welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're finally doing episode 3 of Ugly House to Cute Home. And I know it's been a long time, but I promise I have not neglected this series. I was just very broke, but now that I have some money in my bank account, I'm gonna do this decorating video. So let's hop into the video. So let's just review where we left off. The last time we were building, we made this sleepover pit in the center. And I think that I did something else, I'm not really sure. So this is what it's basically looking like. We have the cute little grinding stations over here that I taught you guys how to make with the rainbow. And then I have the pet display area. We have the sleepover pit in the center. I kind of want to get a different angle right here. And then we have another grinding station on this side. So yeah, that's where we left off. There's nothing really much to it but the center. There's definitely a lot of details that need to be added. I'm thinking today maybe we should do the bathroom. The bathroom looks a little bit, you know, ugly, shall I say. So I think I'm just going to spruce up this bathroom area and make it cute for today. I want to kind of focus on a smaller area that's not in the center, although the center is not finished. We just need to work on something else right now. So yeah, so this is the bathroom over here. I'm just gonna delete this door, and I'm also gonna delete everything that's inside of this whole entire bathroom because we're gonna start from scratch. Alright, so now we have a clean slate to work with. Before I deleted this, they had a shower in here, but they didn't have like any toilets. If I can remember properly, they didn't have any toilets in here. So I think I'm gonna make this like the toilet room with like the sink and the toilet. And then the next room next to it, I kind of want to make a vanity room because it's pretty small in here. But yeah, I kind of want to make a vanity room in here because I think that would be pretty cute. So I'm just gonna empty out this room too. Alright, so now it is blank inside of here. Also gonna delete this door. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna repeat these balls. I'm gonna repeat these balls over these two doors right here. So I guess we're kind of working on the hallway a little bit too. But yeah, I'm gonna do the same archway here over these two doors so they can match. So now that I finished this, I'm going to kind of tweak it a little bit. It kind of looks a little bit funky looking. I'm also going to duplicate this for the other side of the door so that it doesn't look like a raw edge over here. Okay, so now that the door frame looks like plushies, it kind of looks like marshmallows. We're going to now start on the vanity room probably. I think so. So I'm just going to replicate this floor in all of the rooms because I just like the light wood. It kind of goes well with the pastel colors. I don't know, I might change it. There's just so many things that I can do with all of this room. It's like kind of overwhelming to think about what I'll put inside of it, but definitely vanities. I want to see if I can do like a custom made vanity maybe. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking that I want like the vanity room to be mixed with the closet doors. I don't know how to really explain it, but I'm just gonna try and see if it works out, and if not, then you guys can not follow this part of the video if you don't really like it. But yeah, I kind of want to just fill this up with like not only vanities, but just like closets and storage room too, so that, you know, you'll have access to all your makeup and stuff. So yeah guys, I'm gonna just toy around with that and see what I can do. So this is kind of the form that I want for like the vanity kind of stations. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this, but I'm kind of liking it for now. I think with more detail it'll look better. So this is kind of like the format that I think I want it to be, but I'm kind of having a brain fart when it comes to decorating this room, so I'm just gonna kind of go back and do some more details in the center of this whole entire stadium. So this wall is looking a little bit plain, so I kind of want to spruce this up a little bit. So I'm gonna add some of the holiday bunting. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, so this is like the holiday bunting. It looks kind of like a banner. I'm going to size it down, and then I'm going to color them, and then this is going to kind of cover up this wall a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer this so that it looks like two of them instead of one. I'm liking how much better this looks already. So I'm just gonna add little wall decor and detail. So I think I'm just gonna move this wall trim and these rugs down a little bit so that it can just look complete. It kind of looks a little bit weird how the wall trim stops there. Okay, so I'm liking the continuation of that much better, and I know some of you guys commented on the fact that I'm missing a pet display right here, so I'm just gonna duplicate this so that this does not bother you guys any longer. So now that I fixed that, I'm gonna add some details and some little cute designs to the wall over here. At least I'm going to start in this area because I like to pinpoint little things when I work on huge builds like this. It's easier to focus on one area, then finish it off instead of hopping from one to the next constantly. So we're just going to do some detailing on this upper purple part and see if we can do anything that makes it look a little bit less plain. So yep, I am using a lot of the same building style that was in my other home because I noticed that you guys really liked the design of that house, so I want to kind of show you guys how to do a design like that but in a different house. So what you want to do is go to A through Z, and then you want to type in star, and then a star window should pop up. It's gonna look a little bit like this, or it's not really a star window, it's like it looks like a window, but they're just these little cute stars. And then you want to color them to be white or pink or whatever glowing color that you want them to be. And then you want to do it in like a pyramid format, and then you want to just scatter it throughout the whole entire wall. You can do less or you can do more. It's really like your preference depending on how your building style is or how much clutter you kind of want for the walls. Now that it kind of looks like this, it kind of reminds me of a starlight or the sky. I really like adding pops of glowing stuff to the walls. You just want to take, I probably won't even speed it up, I'll just explain. So you want to clone one of these on the wall, and then you want to make them very small. You don't want them to be very bulky on the wall. So now you want to clone this and you want to move it this way, and then you want to do it again. You can make them 4 balls long or 3. I just think 3 looks good because it reminds me of the Dango penguins in Adopt Me. And you just want to color these any color that you want. Also, if you guys don't really like this format on the wall, you can always just change it up with little stuff that you like. But also I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to search up heart. And then you want to kind of move it up here and color them how you want them to be. And I just plop hearts throughout. So I'm liking that. I kind of just scatter them around in little empty spaces, and then I think I'm going to add a cute baby bottle kind of vibe. And also, if you guys don't like these poking out of the wall, which I don't very much, I'm just going to I would push them in more if you don't like them, but I'm a little bit lazy, so I'm going to leave them like that for now, and then I'll just change it later off camera. You kind of get the concept, but I'm just going to add some of these baby bottles on the wall. And then now I'm just going to add some little flowers everywhere. So you want to go to A through Z and you want to search in flower. Whoopsies, it's actually called a petal table. So I'm going to use this petal table for details for the wall too. So I think I'm going to go with these colors. I think they look really good together. And then I'm going to put them on the wall. And then I'm just going to shrink to size and then push it back using the advanced move tool. Just going to push it kind of back in the wall a little bit. So now this is kind of what it's looking like on this wall. I think I might change the color of the wall, honestly. at some point. I think I'm actually going to make it white, probably. So I changed the archway to white because I just think it looks a lot better. I think the purple was not doing it any kind of justice. So I'm just going to add some checkered rugs, probably underneath these voting poles. Now I'm just going to put a couple of my mega pets here just to get the full effect. So now I put a bunch of my megas, or some of my favorite megas, on their pet displays, and it already looks good. It looks so good already. Like when you walk in from this end and you see, voila, like, you know, a bunch of mega colorful pets. Then we have all these lights here. So I definitely wanted to like add more of these lights over this wall because it just goes with the area. I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode, even though it might be a little bit of a short video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this cute area. It's not completely finished yet. We still have to add a lot more details, but still let me know how you think it's going so far. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and hit the bell button to be notified when I post new videos. Remember to always be kind, be sweet, and I love you guys. Bye! Mwah.